tap the mic, but I'm better than that. Is this thing on? I know Big Top Burger just came out with a new episode. Don't spoil it. I haven't seen it yet. The idea that there could be spoilers for Big Top Burger. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just grinding in the background in Ensemble Stars. Don't worry about it. Hello. I'm gonna see if I can get the chat box working this time. I cannot. It's just not working at all. Oh, there it is. Oh, welcome to the party. Well, we'll see if that actually works. It's business. Lon's begging for $8. You know what's a better use of your $8? Buying double check marks on Tumblr. They stack, too. People are just like, yeah, what are you gonna spend $8 on? Like, a latte or, like, verification on Twitter. It's like, no, just buy check marks on Tumblr that don't do anything. We spoil Sonic Frontiers. Okay, I won't. Actually, you know what? Spoiler. He runs fast. On his crashing Twitter, yeah. It's I don't go on Twitter except for Ensemble Stars posts, so it's fun to just see the hot takes on Tumblr that are just like, here's why Elon has fucked himself. It's not just because like the FTC is gonna fine him for $1 billion. He's probably gonna get sued in a bunch of different ways. He also fired a bunch of people that are crucial to keeping the site up and running. So yeah, just so many different ways. You know why you're getting Pokemon Violet? You have no idea why I'm getting Pokemon Violet. Don't presume to know me. I know I ruined everything. But you know, actually, it could be that Sonic wasn't fast. He was a very slow werehog once. Snow has entered Canada's atmosphere again. Fucking where? It's 8 degrees here. It physically cannot snow. It was 15 degrees yesterday. Remember my Sonic.exe audio? Yeah. They're the good old days. Here in Ontario? Really? You're in like northern Ontario? Like, where I am, it's raining. It's warm as shit. Villain steals a heroine's cat to make her date boys. Huh. That's weird. Do people need Twitter? Well, I will say it's like a good place for people to cultivate an audience because everyone is there. Like, it's bad for artists and like creatives that promote themselves on Twitter that Twitter is like definitely gonna die, but something will take its place. Maybe Tumblr. I will say though, for artists at least, art has a longer shelf life on Tumblr. Like, your artwork will stay in the tags for years, so. About the creepypasta fan. Okay. Well, I'm glad you liked that video. I'm not too big of a fan of it. That's why I enlisted it on my main. You'll never find it. Mastodon. Everybody's talking about that. I have no interest, but whatever. And I assume I'm still injured? Yeah, my left hand fucking hurts. Thank you, Zacinator, for the $7.
I wanted to give this last Sunday, but you didn't stream. Then also I'm playing the horrible piece of garbage known as Sonic 4 Episode 1 as I watch this.
Sonic had episodes? Okay. Well, thank you. But yeah, technically, I probably could have made an attempt at playing Splatoon tonight, but I figured I may as well just like not risk it. Like, I don't want to. I don't know if it's like. I don't think it's the bruise at this point. I think I might have sprained my hand or something because it's just sore whenever it touches anything. So I'm wearing a glove on it to kind of cushion it. But yeah, I didn't want to strain it any further trying to play video games. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll be better. Have a doctor take a look at it. I tried to go to the doctor. They wouldn't take me. They told me to go to the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital for this. That's friggin' stupid. I'm gonna be waiting in the emergency room for 10 hours just for somebody to check me out and tell me that they can't do anything for me. Yeah. Listen, the Canadian health system is good. Like, if I have an emergency, at least I'm not gonna go bankrupt. But for smaller shit, it's just so slow. It's mismanaged. As a Chad having a stroke again. God damn it. Really? That's it. I'm turning it off. Glass is still bent. No, I took them to a place in town to get them fixed. And the guy there, he couldn't do anything about the scratches, but he fixed the nose thing and the arms so that they didn't, like, flop all over the place. And he didn't even charge me for it, so that was pretty cool of him. I'd give him a shout out, but it's a local business and I don't want to get doxxed. Seeing the new Black Panther in a few hours. Dang, bro. I mean, I'm assuming it's like every other Marvel movie. I hope it has better CG than the first one. Fucking PS2 looking ass cutscene, like, just that fight scene where they're like on that, what was it, like a railway or something? It looked bad. That's the only thing I remember about that movie. Yeah, the final fight looked really bad. In your hand before, it's not fun. How long does it take to heal? Do you know? I've been peeling the scabs off of my hands, so that's going well, but the bruises, they're yellow. Say you got into a brawl at a hockey game. I would never go to a hockey game. Those cost money. Okay, so like, aside from the hands and glasses, there's like, it's like a knot on my nose. It doesn't look like bent out of shape, I don't think. But like, everything I've looked up online says that a broken nose, if it is broken, I don't know if it is, or just like kind of cranked, they say it can heal by itself in like 3 weeks, unless it needs to be reset into place. So like, it feels like there's a bump. You can't see it though. And I can breathe the same as I did before, so I guess I just wait it out. It's my favorite creepypasta. I don't know. It's probably an SCP. I know those don't count as creepypastas, but they should. Anyway, hold on. I'm running a couple of songs in Ensemble Stars in the background here. I was initially, they're having an event right now. It's a new Valkyrie song. It fucking rules. Like, initially I wasn't gonna go for the 5-star card, which it's like, it's a shoe card, and I don't really care that much about him, but the MV is just so goddamn good that I was just like, I have to get his outfit for this. This is ridiculous. It's like 8,000 diamonds. It's fine. I can afford that. I'll still have enough for the Adonis Event Scout next month, week, whatever. The next one. I'm all good. I play gacha games responsibly. Know your limits. Play within it. Why'd I fall in the first place? I fell off my bike. It's just what happened. Like Modern Warfare 2? Really? Isn't that like a really old game? Original was 173. SCP stuff counts as creepypastas. Okay. One that I reread recently, which is like, it's really good for the creep factor. It's like, you know, just SCP Krampus. Or is it Krampus? Whatever. You know, he gives people toys made out of children's bones. You know? And he kidnaps children and he kills their families. It's fucked up. I don't remember what number he is, but that one's a good spooky Christmas story. They made a new Modern Warfare 2. Oh, okay. I not heard it. No, I haven't heard. I don't play Modern Warfare.
Faker? That's so cool.
Oh, thank you, Paul Thompson, for continuing to be a real faker. Thank you so much. You got the silver. Mantic Killer is getting a season 2, and I'm even more excited for that after what happened during the season finale. Oh, let me guess. There were several guys all at once, and like she had to pick between them. Or did somebody actually die? I don't know. Hey man, I'm not saying I don't enjoy Modern Warfare. Or I didn't. Well, I did previously. I used to play Modern Warfare 3 all the time on Xbox 360. But then my gold membership ran out. And then I tried to play it again on PC, but it didn't have a controller option, and I can't play with a mouse, so I refunded it. And listen, I know, the studies are there. You're better at playing first-person shooter games when you use a mouse rather than a controller, but I don't like using a mouse. Pokemon Unite sucks, but I knew that the second I saw it. I had a whole reaction to it on my main. It was very funny. You'll never see it, though. Unless you like, comment, and subscribe. Why can't I play on a mouse? It's uncomfortable. I don't like it. I'd like to play on the controller. Because I am a console gamer. Top players use a controller because the aim is just very strong. Wow. Consider the complete erasure of their yandere as a character death. Oh. So a yandere cure? Interesting. That does sound very, very interesting. Hold on. God, what is it? This game, like, loads so fucking slow. Ignore that. Look, I need to be honest with you. I'm addicted to Ensemble Stars, but only during events. I don't really play the in-betweens. The new Valkyrie MV, it's like Dream Weaving, I think it's called. The MV kicks ass. Like the dancing, and they have like a spoken word segment in the middle that's like super dramatic, and like it fucking rules. Getting Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for Christmas? Wow, that's so far away. Yeah, I don't know. I have this new feature. It allows me to do polls in chat. Perhaps I could do a poll on whether or not anybody wants to see me live stream Pokemon Violet. Because, people do show up for video games, but then they slowly fall off because I'm not very interesting to watch when I'm playing video games. I miss someone become a real faker? What do you mean? I said thank you to poll. Who else? Who else showed up? Was it you? Maybe, I don't know. Should I hire a professional on Fiverr to remake my sub badges or membership badges? They are pretty basic. They're just stars that say faker. But watch an MMA fight? What counts as an MMA fight? They doing those behind the Denny's? Because if so, yes. Pokemon Violent is better? Hell yeah. You're goddamn right it is. Oh, thank you, Jacob CV, for being a real faker for 10 months. Pokemon starter nickname. I'm sorry, but only I get to decide that. Listen. There's gonna be... The first stream of Pokemon Violet is going to be at least 20 minutes longer than it should be because it will just be me deciding what I should be calling my weed cat. Literally.
You're a real faker?
No idea you were a faker. Oh, somebody must have gifted it to you then. Technically, two people trying to beat the fuck out of each other in an Applebee's parking lot is an MMA fight. Well, I've never been to an Applebee's, so I guess I haven't seen one. Pokemon Arceus is pretty hardcore. I've never played that game. I just know that I'm a big fan of that train guy that's in there. Ingo? Big fan of that guy. I don't know if I guess he does qualify as a Tumblr sexy man. He was in the competition, but I like his swag. He's got a cool hat. Not playing the game though. I have no interest in it. What I am interested in is all those really extreme angst fics and comics about him being separated from his twin brother. That's some good shit. It was really funny just looking into that and being like, wait, he doesn't get to go home at the end? What the fuck? He's just trapped in the past forever? So for Derpy Croc, well, I know Wayne Radio TV is splatting for him tonight in the Splatfest, so I guess I'll watch that instead of playing it. Oh, thank you, Elsie Plays Civ, for gifting 5 fake memberships. Hell yeah. Your weekly gotcha roll. We got the Speedwagon Foundation. That's a good one. Darren, Tridello, Mama Trixie, and a cute doggy. That's pretty good. That's a good roll. That's like at least... Well, it depends on what kind of gacha system you're going with. Are we talking like stars? Are we doing SRs or URs? Are we going from like B to S? So like in Path to Nowhere, they have B, A, and S. They might have S plus in the future, no idea. Ensemble Stars uses the star system from 1 to 5, and Obey Me uses R to UR plus. These words don't mean anything. Not a single one of those words is in the Bible.
You made someone a real faker? That's
Oh my
so
god.
cool.
That took forever. Streamlabs is kicking my ass lately. First with the chat and now this. It takes 1,000 years. Path to Nowhere combat is kind of ass. Have you been playing it? I'm like stuck on 512. I find the gameplay like kind of fun, but it's super hard. Like it's really hard. They say like the recommended level is 45. All of my dudes are at 50 and I still can't beat it. Like what the hell? Well, whatever. I'm just playing it casually. They've got this new event going on. It's like a desert event, and one of the characters is like a little explorer boy. He's cute. His English voice actor is terrible though. Like, I don't want to throw shade, but if this is like the quality that they're going with, I should have auditioned to be in this friggin' game. Like some of the voice acting is just rancid. And some of the characters have like southern accents for no reason. It's really funny. Although I am impressed that the entire game is fully voiced in English. And not only that, it's voiced in Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. Like, they put a lot of money into this. It's not that good of a game, though. One of the most common pulls are apparently rare. Yeah, stupid. Again, we're talking about Path to Nowhere. You can tell it's not going to break big, because I've checked the tags on Tumblr. There's friggin' nothing in there. You know, millions of dollars into a game and still flops like a wet fish. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. They had an open beta or something beforehand, at least from what I could tell from the in-game notifications or notices or whatever. I don't know if it launched in China first and now it's branching out to other places, or if it launched in all those regions simultaneously, but either way, I don't think it's going to last like more than a couple years. Which professor does Violet have? It's the guy. I'm not picking the games based on the professors. I'm picking it based on the colors. A rake feeler. Man, that's like a step down from rake stepping. But anyway. The other thing that, like, is... I'm getting kind of irritated about it because they have those promos on the Pokemon YouTube channel for the upcoming games, and they had that electric type gym leader and also that video with the professor from Pokemon Go, and they were talking about that one Pokemon that like lives in a chest or something. It pisses me off because those are fully voiced. Like, they are voiced advertisements, and the game has no voices whatsoever. Like, that electric type gym leader girl, she had such a great fun energy in her promo videos. And then when you see footage of her in the actual game, she's just bouncing around silently. And it's just like, this is measurably worse. Game Freak and Nintendo, they have more money than God. How can they not afford to at least put some kind of voice actors in there? Like, even if it was just voiced in Japanese, I'd be fine with it. But no, they're just like, fuck it. No voices, ever. No effort. Oh, thank you, Star, for being a real faker for 10 months. Listen, I want to play Splatoon, but I'm not willing to overexert my left hand. I know it's not the main thing that I would use to play the game, but, like, if I'm moving my thumb around, I don't want to strain it. I'm giving it another day. If you want to see some Splatoon, Wayne Radio TV is going to be playing it on stream at, like, 10 p.m. He was supposed to do an Among Us stream with some sort of new dueling feature earlier in the week, but that got canceled due to technical difficulties, which is super sad, but you know, it is what it is. I love watching the crew play Among Us. It's always so funny. And they're not putting voice actors... Oh, yeah, they won't get to abuse voice actors. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, they pay their English voice actors. Fuck all.
That's so cool.
Oh my god. Why are these so... Do I need to download, like, an update for Streamlabs or something? What is going on? Why is it so slow? I see people doing this on Twitch. They get a subscriber, it's in chat for 5 seconds, and then it's up on screen. So what is going on over here? Stream's haunted. I don't know what happened, man. I think I need to, like, get a new stream key or something. This is ridiculous. Floating fake picture get an update? Yeah. Well, a few months ago. Like... It's by the same artist that did the original one, but then they just disappeared off the face of the internet. Tumblr, Twitter, TikTok, they deleted all of it. So, I don't know what happened to them, or if they got like a rancid call-out post that chased them off the entire internet, but they're gone. So, nothing we can do about it now. It's actually a reason why there's no voice acting in Pokemon games. Is it's cheaper? Or are you saying that, like, maybe the Switch can't handle it? Do the Switch cartridges not have enough room for voice acting? So they don't put a lot of money into the game since it'll be costly just to have the game translated for every language and paying for voice actors. Yeah, it's because they're cheap. Listen, you can say it's costly, but Pokemon is like $1 billion franchise. They're making so much fucking money, they could afford to put voice acting into the game. It's just cheapness that they don't. And listen, they wouldn't even have to go that far. Certain AAA games, like, they come from Japan, the game is dubbed in Japanese and English, and everything else is just subtitles. That's all they would have to do. You know, they could just be like, okay, you can play it in English, Japanese, and all the words in the game are just whatever language you have. It's not that hard. What's the point of voicing a gym leader you meet once? What's the point in doing anything, man? Like, voicing a character you meet once. Have you ever, like, played a video game before? Speaking of video games, hold on. I'm gonna run another song in Ensemble Stars. I'm almost at 200,000 points. Make up a new language? What? Hey, like, they already have a fake language in Pokemon, like a fake written one. I don't know. Just have them all speak in Simlish. Who cares? Is voice acting hard? Well, doing it well is. It's not hard for me, though. Hey, Mario, cute anime boy band in the background. It's okay. It's not in MV mode. It's in 2D mode. It's just the same background of, I don't know what this guy's name is, but it's his card from the Link Click collab. It was the free one that they gave out to everybody, but it's fully maxed out. So I have, here's the math on this. I have 2 fully maxed out blue cards from Trickstar. So, whenever I play the Trickstar song, Only Your Stars, I have 1,000,000 points in that. So, with the combo bonus, that equals up to 3.4 million points every time I complete the song, which gives me a bonus of about 680-ish extra event points. So it's my like highest scored song, so I just have to play that over and over again to get the most event points. I don't like it, by the way. It's not a good song, and it's longer than most of the other songs are, so it takes way longer to just grind through it over and over again. Trickstar is the worst unit in Ensemble Stars. I mean that. They have no gimmick. They're literally just the protagonists. Their stage outfits are just fucking plaid jackets. I hate them. Iron Treads are great test Dawn fan. I don't know what either of those are. Maryland lost to Penn State 0-30. Wow, that's bad. That's really bad. That's if the next Pokemon game is set in Canada. I don't think they'll ever do that. I don't think they'll... Listen, unless in the future they really run out of locations for Pokemon games, they're never coming to Canada. Are you kidding me? No way. No friggin' way. Pokemon Cardinal? You keep bringing that up. What is that? Is that a mod? Put it on Ontario. There's nothing going on in Ontario. At the very least, they could set it in Quebec, I guess. Well, I don't know. Montreal? Montreal's got some nice landmarks, I guess. I don't know. Pokemon Cardinal is based on Canada. Oh, okay. That's wild. There's no way in hell they'd ever do Germany. I don't know. They've done European places before. Pokemon Maple and Syrup. No, just stop. Next Pokemon game is set to take place in a Carl's Jr. Oh yeah? They're announcing who's in the lead for the Splatfest. Really? How long has it been going on for? Did it just start today or yesterday? I don't know. Either way, I haven't been playing it. Unova is New York based. Is it? Huh. Well, that's something. Pokemon King and Clown. Ironically made this... Yeah, okay. Listen. That part about being out of breath, I had to cut myself off just before, like, the ending, where she's, like, getting swept up into the listener's arms because I was out of breath. Pokemon Gun and Bullet. Hello, Alex. Hello. Hold on. Listen. I'm not a professional streamer. That means that nobody can stop me from just running songs in the background. X and Y is Paris, Sun and Moon is Hawaii. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's where the advertising took place. Big Man's water team is in the lead for the midpoint. Yeah, if you're in the lead at any point, you just lose automatically. When does it end? Does it end tonight? Or Sunday? How long are these things? I mean, the last time there was a Splatfest, I couldn't get into a tricolor battle friggin' once. Ends tomorrow at 7. Alright, well, I guess I'll stream it earlier then. I forgot if Arceus was based on China or Japan. Well, isn't it Japan? Because it's supposed to be, like, taking place in ancient... whatever the first region was. I don't know. You don't have Splatoon? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? I can't even blame you. I'm still motion sick. Arceus is Sinnoh region in the past. Sinnoh is Japan, right? Am I streaming tomorrow? I don't know. Do you think I ever know what's happening ahead of time? I don't. Maybe 5? No, Jacob. The only person I'm teaming up with is Emily. If I ever find her again. Kanto and Johto are in Japan. So where the fuck is Sinnoh then? Is that China? Is it really that literal? Sengoku era Japan? Damn, bro. I'm good. It's also Japan. Okay, well then whatever. If ancestors are future characters, and sometimes they're gender bent. Volo. Oh, is that who Volo is? I keep hearing about that guy. I mean, it's so funny, like, seeing comics about Ingo in that game, and they're just like, oh, he must be the ancestor of, like, those train guys. And they're just like, wait, no, that's him. Like, I'll be honest. I didn't even remember them. They were in black and white, right? I didn't even remember those guys. Apparently they're very popular in Japan. Ingo is a god tier trainer because he's a modern trainer brought back in time where people are just starting to train Pokemon, so he owns everyone except you. Is that really how it works? I thought he lost his memories. I was following I'm following this artist on Tumblr, and when the game came out, they were like, yeah, I named my Pokemon the same name as Ingo's brother just to see if it sparked any memory. And nothing happened. Lost most of his memories, but he kept his Pokemon. Okay. Did the Pokemon lose their memories? I wonder how that would work. I'm trying to remember what happened today. Pokemon lore slander? What's the slander? Is it because I'm making fun of the games? Is that the slander? Is this slander because Pokemon would never lose their memories? Is Digimon a Pokemon ripoff? I guess it must be. I've always felt like they came out around the same time, though. Does Yokai Watch really count as a ripoff if it's made by Nintendo? Like, they got Reggie to advertise that. Oh yeah, I have something else to talk about. So, I've been working on the translation of Angelic Syndrome again. Okay, now that everybody who's not interested in that has left, I'm going to keep talking about it. So, does anybody remember how when I Google translated the whole game just all at once, there was one option on the main menu that was still in Japanese? That turned out to be a bigger deal than I thought it would be. So, the bit of Japanese on the main menu, it's the kanji for Gaiden, which just means, like, side story. And I'm looking through, like, the page for the menu in the translator program, and I'm like, why did this get missed? Where the hell is this? But then I started looking for where it could be. I'm like, I can't find this anywhere. All of the other menu options are in this one document. Like, I've changed all of them. Why is this one bit of kanji still here? Goodbye, Pixel Winter Fox. And I eventually found out that RPG Maker, a terrible program that it is, has a default menu. And it has 3 options: New Game, Continue, and Options. And that's the default. And to change that menu at all, you have to install a JavaScript plugin. So, that extra menu option for the side story is hidden in the JavaScript plugins. So I had to go into that file, which is completely untouched by the translator program, hunt down that bit of kanji, and change it to side story. And then it worked. Yes, it is the Ballad of Gundog Ricky. I've been dancing to the Ballad of Gundog Ricky, trying to figure out how to change it so that it actually said side story instead of Gaiden. And I finally got it. So the main menu is done. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm searching through, like, a bunch of different JavaScript files, and I'm just like, where the hell is this thing? RPG Maker is such a shit program. You have to install a plugin just to have a slightly different menu. Ridiculous. Also, I have translated the 4th ending. And I'm not going to spoil it because that's the ending you don't want to get. I do want to show off my work one day. But at the same time, I want to do it before I have to go through the entirety of the Ballad of Gundog Ricky. It's the worst. I don't even care what his story is about. What could it possibly be about that's interesting? It's just going to be about, like, the backstory and the corruption of the birdcage and how the disease was actually created by Gloria and is not a natural phenomenon. Like, I don't care about him. Oh shit program, but at least it's free. Is RPG Maker free? I thought you had to pay for it. Angelic Syndrome is your original work? What? No. I don't know who it's made by. I can check. There was an image in the game's files that said who made it. Those are the sprites. System files. No. Titles. No. Parallaxes? What the fuck? Huh. There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't know. Where are the credits? Credits.html. That's not it. Got the impression that it was. Why would you think that? I'm literally translating it from Japanese. There's an official free version. Okay. Who made this? I have no idea who made this. Oh, there it is. It's they've got a Twitter and Instagram at Hanabusa Yozora. That's who made it. Hanabusa Yozora. Very cool. It was in the README. But anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm done translating it. Like, I don't know Japanese. Like, I just like DM the creator on Twitter and just be like, yo, I translated your game. Can I just like upload this somewhere? I don't know. How does VG person do it? Do they get like permission before they translate? Probably. They actually know Japanese. Made the game after it came to me in a dream. Unfortunately, it was in Japanese in the dream, so now I have to translate it. Oh my god. Why are you putting translated in quotes? I translated it. Google did most of the legwork, and then I cleaned it up. It's not easy, you know. There's a lot of gobbledygook sentences that don't make any sense, even after you translate them properly, because of context. Not to mention, I have to make sure that the text actually fits in the box. Losing your mind? Okay, goodbye, nightmare. Good luck with tripping balls. Goodbye, Robin. Farewell. Automatic game design, an advanced form of automatic writing. Oh my god. This is conspiracy theory game design. I'm on top of it. Ignore all of this clicking. It has nothing to do with you. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Thanks, you go to play a game. Listen, I've already played the game. We all saw me play the game. It happened. I was there. Some of you were there. That's what happened. There was teeth. There was Gundog Ricky. It was wild. Careful of Japanese copyright lawyers. They will sue you into the soil and take your soul and your family's souls if they were feeling spiteful. Are you sure? Because there are entire websites that just host manga in English for free and nobody ever does anything. MangaDex still exists, so I don't believe you. Also, this is an indie game. It might have a manga adaptation, but I really doubt they have lawyers. Purposefully translate him wrong as firearm canine Ricardo. There have been times where I haven't been like completely faithful to the original version, just because there are so many times where the formatting just doesn't make sense. It makes... So the person who wrote this game just has this weird obsession with having an ellipses and then an exclamation point. And one of those appears at the end of a question. It's like when you're deciding whether or not to join up with Gundog Ricky, you're just like, join hands or go it alone. But instead of having a question mark at the end, it just ends with ellipses, exclamation point. That's not proper grammar. I was sick of it. I'm like, no, this ends with a question mark. That's how the translation goes. Shut up. Like, there's just... This game has, like, a world record on ellipses. Your fang says the root exposed. Wow, you should go to the dentist. Although I understand that's expensive. I think that's a common thing in Japanese. I guess it must be. Like, there's no way this guy is, like, solely leading the charge on sentences that end with ellipses, exclamation point. I don't know. Wait. Why does having the ellipses before the exclamation point, like, how does that help? Like, what's the tone there? What's the upturn at the end of the sentence? I don't get it. After you finish speaking, you wait a second and then just scream. It's a signifier of sudden shock or surprise. Okay, but that still doesn't fit for the whole, like, do you join forces with Ricky or go it alone? Because nobody was saying that. It was just like a question in the narration. Neptunia games, is it a problem there too? Average JRPG is over 50 ellipses endings. Factoid is actually false. Ellipses Jorg is an outlier and should not have been counted. Do you want a coffee? Ah, It's just like an, eh. I don't get it. The title of the game has one? Oh my god. This has to stop. Like, I know stuff like exclamation points and question marks aren't, like, native to the Japanese language, but they have taken it in completely the wrong direction. Like, why? People who can drink black coffee are cracked. They just don't care about flavor. They have strong taste buds made of iron. You drink black coffee. Oh my god. They're very standard things. Okay, I understand that they're standard, but they don't make any sense in translation. Drinking coffee, might as well know it's coffee. Oh, sure. Coffee is bad, though. I don't like bitter things. They make sense in English, do they? Whatever. I'm the translator here. I get to decide if they stay or not. And I decided that in that particular instance, there was no reason to have an ellipses and an exclamation point. Because it's a question. Black dark roast. My coworkers think I'm nuts. Wow. You just jitter like all the time. Eat a book sometime? Fine. I will. I'll eat one right now. Okay, fuck. The only thing I have in this drawer is external hard drives. The joke doesn't work. Hold on a second. That one's full of cameras. I have a journal here. I did do a bit of writing in Japanese. It all looks like shit, though. I'll eat this. Did that make a noise? I hope it did. Whatever. Is chat supposed to be invisible? It just wasn't working, so I turned it off. Streamlabs is fucking with me. I gotta fix it. It's a superfood. Superfoods are a scam. Tired ginger root? That sounds fucking awful. That sounds terrible. It's the weirdest eating sounds ASMR roleplay ever. Hey man, you started it. You told me to eat the book. The problems. This is how I lose all my subscribers. Waifu eats an entire ginger root on the train. Oh my god. It's hold on. I can reenact this. No, I can keep eating it. No, it's fine. It's a superfood. This is actually really good for me, even though it's causing me pain. No, I can keep going. Yeah, Elsie, why are you bullying me? I'm already injured. Man, what is going on in this chat right now? Y'all are crazy. Alright. Let me look at this book anyway. I took a chunk out of it, but some of it's still legible. Oh, this is all from like July. Fuck me, I can't read this kanji. How did I write this? What is... No, I can't read it. Wait, it's all in Japanese. Well, okay, so I know that one. That's like Kono Hon no... I think there's like G show. I don't know. What if this is saying something inappropriate? What if this is like the secret password for the bombs? I don't want you guys to know about this. Did you reject a commission if it was simply too short? No. I read the... What's that poem? I read a poem once. That was a commission. The Jabberwock. I read that. That was like a minute long. I will literally do anything. Unless I don't want to do it, in which case I won't. It's cereal before milk. You put in the milk first, all the cereal is just gonna float to the top. Put water on your cereal? Okay. I didn't know we had a serial killer in chat. You eat cereal dry? This is just so many bad takes. Hold on. I have a free summon and obey me. It's just the cheap one though, so it's not gonna be anything good. It was a card I already had, but I got a Raven out of it. Speaking of gacha games, don't mind me. Just running Ensemble Stars in the background. This is why nobody watches my streams anymore. So let's brainstorm here. What can we do to make my streams more exciting, more engaging, more people, to get people to like me more than Elon Musk? Not that it's hard. Listen, I do love my anime boys. But I can... Listen, I play Path to Nowhere on occasion. I can get down with girls too. Although that game's Chinese, so I don't know if that counts. gambling ASMR. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about gambling. I just know slots. Every country has anime, even France has made some. Martin Mystery doesn't count. Neither does Totally Spies. It's like we're all hanging out at a bar on a cool Sunday night. Yeah, but I have a megaphone. Tried asking people for $8. That's just like the whole point of the stream. I'm just like, yeah, man, please give me $8 so I can save Twitter. Code Leo. Oh, okay. That doesn't count either. No. I decide what counts. Just want a tricolor for Team Grass. Nice. Hell yeah. I think the cat is gonna win. That's gonna be the name of my stream tomorrow. Splat for the cat. Splat for the cat. When does the game come? When does Pokemon come out? Does anyone want to send me $80? I'm kidding. Don't send me any money. I can afford it. I want to buy a physical copy of it. I don't want to run out of space on my Switch. I'm tired of downloading things. I just want a copy of the game. Thank you, Alistair Sinclair, for the £8. Oh shit, you British. Archive your old games. It's not the same. I don't want to download stuff. I want to own a physical copy of it. It's Pokemon, damn it. I need to own it. Anyway, since Streamlabs will not make that pop up for another 5 minutes, I'll just say the blue tick, it's all in your imagination. You didn't colonize me. I wasn't even alive. You might have been, though. There it is.
Where's my blue tick thingy?
Real blue tick was the money I spent along the way. My target audience that will hopefully become real fakers. What do you think the target audience are interested in? I think those are the focus of any YouTuber slash VTuber. Well, I'm not a VTuber, but you know. I don't know. My target audience is whoever thinks it's funny to send me money. I think that would be extremely humorous if you sent me money. Just revealed that I'm less than 300 years old. God damn it. Fucking doxers always get you ass with like the littlest things. They'll find out your position on the globe just based on clouds in the background of a photo. It's ridiculous. I try so hard to keep my face out of like any reflections because I know how like far people are willing to take it. I don't have like enough fans that they could pull like a 4chan on me going after Shia LaBeouf. Like, there's not enough of you to care. But one day, me going out of my way to prevent this from happening will pay dividends. Chib G for 5 minutes straight. I probably wouldn't do that. That sounds kind of lame. Is Maya purple in real life? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? The greatest in, yeah, I have a mother. I have a father, as so many do. You know that I'm Canadian, you know what my name is? You don't know what my name is. I don't know, it might still be attached to my PayPal account, but I don't, whatever. You don't know. None of you know. Well, one of you might know. There are people that know things. They've been sworn to secrecy. They don't say words. I've shown my hair in previous streams. You have no proof that was my hair. It could have been anyone's hair. Certainly not somebody I scalped, because that's illegal, but it could be somebody else's. You don't pronounce the chib G as a hard G. You say chib. Chibga. That's even worse. I'm not doing that. Bogdan. What? Hello? Did you see fake on PayPal? Thank you for confirming that. I just wanted to make sure that my corporation name was working. You have to be like a corporation or like a business on PayPal in order to hide your identity. The blue tick Twitter craze. Someone may want to impersonate me. Who? What? Yeah, sure, whatever. They can have at it. Oh, Raven, you have... I can't... My eyes are bad right now. Is that a blue star or a purple one? Either way, you already got the blue one. Against scalping, it's illegal. I am against scalping. Having to pay $1,000 for a concert ticket? Fuck off. You're in the chat right now, red in the face, waiting for you to say your real name. That wouldn't work. They don't have my face. You have to have the face. Is Pokemon on my throne? No, I didn't want to bother because, like... What? You know, the delivery times. I'd rather just go out and buy it myself at a store. They'll have it there. Actually, you know what? I think the EB Games in my town might have shut down. I don't know where I'd buy it. Perhaps I could purchase it with Shoppers Drug Mart points. That's what I bought my Switch with. People were like, isn't your name X? They have no proof. None of you know. Even the people on, like, my old channel don't really know my name. Like, there was one guy who, like, legit, he knew my name, but when we, like, collabed, he sent me an email and he's just like, yeah, isn't your real name, like, Melissa or something? And I'm like, that's not even fucking close. Even when people know my name, they don't know my name. Melissa. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of like the anime thing, I saw the Simpsons parody of Death Note. It was pretty funny. Landlords provide housing like scalpers provide tickets. Yeah, I saw that too. That's pretty good. Said the first letter in one of the... Oh, okay. It's fine. I don't really care if people call me by, like, the name they think I have. But it's quicker to say fake. It's one syllable... And also, it's what everybody knows me by. You don't see anybody calling Wayne by his real name in his chat room. I know his real name, though. I listen to the podcast. It's funny, though, because, like, just a normal name like Wayne, you'd think that's his real name, but no. It's a play on Wayne Brady. don't think I've seen any member with a purple star. Yeah, they don't exist yet. It hasn't been out long enough. When's the real ASMR getting here? I don't know. He's on hiatus. Brain's ability to remember shit is inversely proportional to how useful it is. Nice. Wait, Germa uses a fake last name for no reason. I mean, is probably a good idea. He doesn't want to get doxxed. Do people know where Germa lives? I can imagine that would be fucking disastrous. He'd just be streaming and somebody's knocking on the window? That'd be awful. What's the time requirement? I think it's 2 years. So no, we're not there yet. I think they recently added like badges for like 3 and 4 years, but I'm not gonna bother with that. That's too much. I'm out of colors. A video where that literally happened. Who did? Terma streams from a military base. Oh my god. I don't think I've watched a single one of his streams. Star broke in and stared at Germa in a mask for like 5 minutes while Germa got mad at a game. And then Germa's just like, here, you try. Okay, so it was just like a planned setup. Actually, you know what? I did catch a Germa stream. Well, part of one. Him and some other guys were playing Among Us VR, and I was following one of those guys. I didn't find it very interesting, because, like, when the Radio TV Solutions crew plays Among Us, they do a squad stream, so you can see, like, 4 different perspectives at once. And then, you get a better view of what's going on. It's more fun. Just seeing like one perspective is kind of boring. Just know him from the face. Germa, he does live streams. That's all he does. I think Germa hates Among Us. Has he never won a game? And purple makes sense because purple hair. Yeah, it does. Everything makes sense around here if you have context. And if you don't, well, sucks to be you. Sucks to be me, too, because I have not prepared any scripts for next week. I'm just reading other people's. I'm upset about it. I could have written a script. Instead, I spent 3 hours translating Angelic Syndrome, and I still haven't gotten to the part where Gundog Ricky explains the entire backstory, because that is gonna take fucking forever. I'm so glad it's already translated in the manga. Just to really, like, give me, like, a starting point to go off of. And I haven't even gotten to translating the last 2 chapters of the manga. It's so funny. Like, they have it on manga decks, too, and you get to chapter 11, it just stops, and the English version stops, and then it just continues in French. They just didn't translate the last 2 chapters into English. For no reason. But from what we can infer, the ending of the manga is the canon ending of the game, which is ending 1, by the way, where, like, Angel gets the letter, and then she runs after Hakana, and, like, yeah. It's cute. It's cute. No clue what they're saying, though. I have to figure that out on my own time. Villain also took her video games and chocolate along with her cat. Wow, what? That is a fucking villain god. But she has to go out with dates on guys to get her cat and her video games and chocolate back. Do the guys that she's going out on dates with at least, like, buy chocolate for her? Because that could sweeten the deal. Listen, I have no scripts planned for next week, but I will write something. I can write really fast. You know, if I did, like... Listen, there are so many, like, obscure RPG Maker games that I could just, like, pick up, download, Google Translate, and just vaguely get pieces of the story from them, and then just, like, make role plays based off of that. It probably wouldn't be accurate to the original story, but it'd just be like, wow, this sentence made no sense. Oh my god, I'm inspired. I play Persona 5. No. I'm not interested in that. They do buy chocolate for her, but she's not allowed to eat it? What the fuck? This is evil as shit. Yeah, you can send me a commission if you want, Elsie. Like, that's fine. I also have to get to recording that not safe for work audio. I'm not advertising at this point, though. I don't think it's worth it. There's not enough people here. I play Scorn? Nah, look gross. Yeah, I'm only closing commissions when I go on vacation. So, I don't know, get them in before December 15th. Actually, December 10th. It's gonna be a long trip. What? What? Weird. She reaches for the chocolate being offered to her. An invisible wall will pop up between her and the chocolate, blocking her from eating it. That is super fucked up. How is that allowed? How can they show something that fucked up on TV? This is... Listen, I'm not a fan of censorship, but, like, you can't show that. It was during a POV torture scene. And they just sucked it right off? Is that what happened? This machine will... It just sucked it clean off? Really looking for... Are you really looking for it? Listen to me. No, you're not. There are a lot of reasons to look forward to Gumroad audios of mine. But I feel as though a Gumroad audio in a southern accent is going to be very niche. Oh, did you guys not know it was going to be southern accent? Yeah, it is. I'm getting paid to do this. I won't say who's commissioning it because, you know, I'm a professional. But, I have been commissioned to do a continuation of the Barn Cat Girl, which... It does have a southern accent. That's niche. It's very niche. But they're gonna get their money's worth. Continuation of the symbiont. Is afraid it might be too niche. Well, I can understand you being uncomfortable about not safe for work commissions. That's perfectly fine. But, like, I don't know what you would have in mind for that sort of thing, but a symbiote role play that's not safe for work is, like, that's not even an uncommon thing. Like, I'm sorry, but I've read far too much Venom fan fiction to think that's weird. It was set up to lead in that... Was it? Was it? I don't think it was set up that way at all, but whatever. I have a lot of scripts that are set up to lead in that direction. Can't list them off the top of my head, but there's at least a few where it's just like, you could conceivably make a sequel to this that's not safe for work. There's Venom fanfic. Yeah, man, you ever heard of Simbrock? Have you seen the Venom movies? People are very invested in Eddie and Venom getting it on. Also just being in love in general, because they are so fucking married. I love those movies. I like the second one better because there's more Venom in it. Do a fake Pokemon gym leader battle? I guess. Well, maybe. Maybe I can just, like, do dubs of the new Pokemon game. I'm gonna dub over that, like, really grumpy looking grass type gym leader. He looked cranky. I remember a lot of channels started uploading a lot of symbiote / listener audios. Yes, exactly. There's a real wave of them. You had to gear it back towards being YouTube friendly. Well, I don't know. You can imply stuff. You can just be like, yeah, dude. They are sharing a bed. They are holding hands before marriage. You can... Okay, I did not say maybe you can show me yours sometime. She literally says I don't need a bed. The listener was kind of hitting on her, not the other way around. Don't worry about it. You'll see if you buy the audio when it comes out. Hopefully, I will have it done this week. If I can breathe enough. Wait. The story's about increasing the birth rate in Japan? What the fuck? I thought Shinzo Abe was dead. Yeah, no, it's kind of obvious that the girl is just like, she's down to clown. Those Tumblr notifications set to on. Alright. Bizarre. Spirit haunts the room of every NEET in Japan. Oh my god. He must be really, like, working overtime then. You know, I was reading this post that's like saying that we're in the golden age of art because we can access like so much of it. Like, somebody was saying if people stopped posting art like today, you would still be able to spend the rest of your life looking at new art every day because there's so much of it now. All the barriers are down, which does mean it's harder to get noticed, but it also means that you can just see an insane amount of art and stories and comics just everywhere. You will never run out of things to read. Even if you're just looking in a particular genre, which is pretty cool. Shinzo Abe watching all of us listen to ASMR roleplays. Yeah. One instance where she's allowed to eat chocolate, but only she's accepted by the posh rich boy as a romantic partner. No. She still can't have her cat back. This is such a fucked up series you're talking about here, man. Why can't people draw more fan art? I'm just not that interesting to draw. I mean, there have been like fun little fan animations. Those are very nice. But aside from that, I'm not all that interesting to draw. I don't... You know what would have brought people in? You know what would have really pumped up my numbers and the YouTube algorithm? Should have given my design horns. Just 'cause. People like horns. Or cat ears. I could rebrand and go full cat girl. But I don't want to pigeonhole myself. I would like to be a blank slate that I can add various items onto. So like if I'm feeling it, I could add horns, or maybe a top hat, or cat ears. What's another thing that people are into? Shark teeth. I could carry a baseball bat. I don't know. I need a weapon. Saying you $8 for the sole purpose of buying a Tumblr checkmark, would you do it? Yeah. I'd do it. The only reason I haven't is because they're not on mobile. I can't see them. I mostly use Tumblr mobile, but I could buy it on a desktop. Wings too. Don't know how I forgot about that. I was totally making OCs with wings when I was like 10. My Ruby Gloom OC, she had wings. Hockey stick. I don't play hockey. I could tell you what sport I did play, but it's so niche, I feel like it'd be too identifying. Flynn says they'll burn all of her cat's clothes. What? Okay, you know what? This is just sounding weird all overall. Fucking anime. Like curling? No, it was more niche than that. This sport is not played at the Olympics. I played another ice-based sport. Good luck figuring out what that is, though. It's not in the Olympics. Never even touched the Olympics. Never even came close. It's played in like 3 countries. But it's so niche that I feel as though I would be doxing myself. Table tennis but with ice. None of you are gonna guess it. I don't want to say it, man. Clothing she has with cats on them, not the clothes for her cat. Okay, this is just also weird. Is it Quidditch? No, it's not fucking Quidditch. Come on. What the fuck is bandy? Okay, that's too niche even for me. Not that niche. What is bandy? Do I need to look that up now? What is bandy? Winter pentathlon? No. Bandy sport. What is this? It's winter sport and ball sport played by two teams wearing ice skates on a large ice surface while using sticks to direct a ball into the opposing team's goal. That's hockey with a ball. None of... The modern game of ice hockey is probably developed from it. Yeah, that sounds British. This is ridiculous. Ice bicycling. Nobody gets it. It's not even that dissimilar to hockey. I'm not gonna say it. One of you has to guess it. Yes, it was fucking ringette. God damn it. You know, if anybody tries to dox me based on the fact that I played that as a kid, you die. You die first. God. Yeah, that's the fucking thing, right? Whenever I was a kid, I was like, no, I don't play hockey, I play ringette. Everybody's like, what's ringette? Nobody knows what it is. I'm not gonna explain it to you. It's not fun to play. It's really not. You have to put on all this fucking equipment. You have to pass over the red line. I hated it. I just like skating. Definitely cry ringette stories on AO3, you're fucked, mate. I would never write about ringette. Even I don't know all the rules. I stopped playing it because I didn't like it. It's non-contact hockey. It's not hockey. It's like hockey, but it's not hockey. The sticks are just sticks. They don't have the scoop. They're just flat. They're just sticks. It's like hockey, but harder. It's a different skill set. It said ringette is hockey, but worse. Which is hard to do, because hockey's pretty bad. Listen. Put a Wikipedia link. It didn't work. You can't post links in chat unless you're a mod. But anyway. Why is hockey seen as more badass because it's contact? You're not even supposed to fight in hockey. You go in the box for that. Why is ringette a thing? It was supposed to be like hockey for girls. But guys can play it too. Not many guys did play it when I was younger. Ringette rinks use marking specific to ringette. Yeah. Well, all the local small town arenas that I've ever been in all had the ringette marks on their rinks. So it's niche, but it's still playable. Hockey's effectively ice boxing, yeah. Follow the link, but only if you're on a computer. No, it literally doesn't show up in chat for anyone but you. You can see it, because you posted it, but YouTube chat doesn't do like what Twitch chat does and be like, hey, you can't post that or anything. It'll show for you. No one else can see it. Besides, people have access to Google. They can see what it is. Her and her friends destroy the organization, trying to force her to have a boyfriend. Yeah, that's fair. Ringette has only played in one small village in Saskatchewan. Fuck. You got me. I've been from Saskatchewan the whole time. I'm a Saskatchy. I'm Chawanish. Hold on. I forgot to keep doing autoplays. There we go. 100 minutes. This was a mistake. Barely anybody's even watching. We shouldn't have done this. Everybody's watching. Everybody play Splatoon. I don't have the swag. Saskatchewan isn't that far. Don't come out here. $50 quadrillion megatons of TNT to make the Earth explode. Well, I sure hope we don't have enough nukes to do that. We definitely do. Every Canadian I know lives within like 50 miles of Toronto. Listen, it is the center of Canada. It's not the capital, but it might as well be. Is that how I pronounce Saskatchewan? Yeah. Been saying Saskatchewan. Sure. I don't know. I'm sure it's based on like an Aboriginal word or something. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but whatever. I'm the scat man. I can't do the song. Like, it literally in the song is like, if the scat man could do it, brother, so can you. I'm the scat man. It's like, no, I can't do it, man. That guy's a legend. He died too soon. At least he was able to find fame and fortune in Japan before he died. I'm not even kidding. When he stopped being popular in the West, he just like packed up and moved to Japan and he did ads there. In Dragon Ball Z style, like it would blow up completely. Goku could do it though. See Ash win the Galar Championship? Oh, I heard about that. It's only been like, what, 30 years? Finally he's the champion? Yeah, nice is Saskatchewan. I'm not telling you. It's snowing a lot, actually. All the flights are canceled. The roads are closed. You'll never make it out here. Started singing to help with his stutter. Yeah. That's why I did this scatting thing. Because I was like, kind of like it. Secondly, a second one. Oh yeah, he won an Alola too. He can finally age. Yeah. Right, yeah, sure. It is really funny though. It's like when he was still in Alola, didn't they have a Brock and Misty from the first series show up for an episode? And it was just like really bizarre. It's just like he's been on this adventure for decades and not aging. Yeah, but the Alola champion, that wasn't like a real one. They had their own kind of like off-brand championship. That's why nobody took it seriously. Ash has no reason to be so young. It's insulting. It's a kid's show. He can't grow up with the audience because the audience is kids. The people who are playing the most Pokemon are children. I think. The people buying the most merch are adults, probably. I don't know. We got far enough that Brock and Misty left. I don't really know how it works from season to season. Like, at the end of each, like, version of Pokemon, is Ash just like, does he say to his travel companions, like, yo, I'm going to Galar now? Ash is in a coma and Pokemon is just a made-up world. That is the laziest fan theory / creepypasta ever. It's like, oh, it was all just a dream. It's all in their head. Like, come on. Even game theory doesn't like to touch those. Ash should have won the Unova championship since his opponent was part of a terrorist cell. When is his opponent not a terrorist cell? Got his first kiss from Serena when she left to go on her own? Damn. Tease. Sing I'm a Brony? What? I don't even know that song. Also, no. Second laziest theory next to, it doesn't make sense because it's a show. Someone says a really cursed commission. Yeah, and like I look through it and it all looks fine, but then when I go to record it, it's like all fucked up and like stuff you would never say on YouTube. But like I can't stop myself from saying it, and then I go to like delete it, but it won't delete itself until I edit the video. And then I upload it, and it causes people to, like, attack other people. I don't know. Whatever. They're retiring Ash. They're not going to retire Ash. He's there for life. He's there forever. The audacity waveform was dripping with photorealistic bloob. Just got back from dinner. You missed nothing. Saskatchewan is Canada's Silent Hill. Don't tell anyone. Everybody would come in here to fuck Pyramid Head. Jesus Christ. Okay. You guys need to stop being weird in chat. If nobody responds to what you're saying, it's not a personal slight against you. We're on the internet, people. Try to be at least slightly normal. And everybody else, fucking chill. What would absolutely go with Pyramid Head. Yeah, so would I, but, you know. Hey, listen, regardless of, like, who you would get with, it would be really annoying if people started showing up at your place of work just because they wanted to fuck you. I mean, that's Pyramid Head's job. Get him when he's off the clock. Oh yeah, Silent Hill F. What a name. Oh yeah, with Domino's pizza boxes, yeah. I love those cosplays or like armor that's made out of like beer boxes and stuff. He decides that, which is the whole problem. Really? That's kind of hot. No, I'm kidding. Look up some fanfics, figure it out. Silent Hill is in Pennsylvania, the perfect place for it. Pyramid Head shouldn't have become the face of Silent Hill. Yeah, what was it, like, it was like, Pyramid Head is here for marketing reasons. It's, it's like a Tumblr post, it's like, anytime the fog shows up, it's like, oh my god, am I about to be tormented by visions of that are related to my mental state, and also Pyramid Head, who's there for marketing reasons. I think they'll fuck up the Silent 2 remake. I saw the cutscene. It's already fucked up. That man does not look nearly confused enough. It's hard to make Fog your big advertising creature. That's fair. A different mascot wouldn't go amiss, though. He's a really minor character, but he made such an impact in all of our hearts. Silent Hill could never take place in Texas. Well, no shit. I wouldn't feel very scared if everybody's running around with Texan accents. About a 20-inch fan today? Why? Isn't it winter? It's gonna be winter. If sirens go off at set times, where do you friggin' live? Do you live by the ocean? 20 inches is small. I feel like that's as big as my desk. Use the fans to drive more easily after a shower. Okay. Use big brain time. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is for Texas people. Right. Iowa, they're generic emergency sirens and they do daily testing. Well, then how are you supposed to know if there's actually an emergency then? This is stupid. This winter is like 30 to 40 degrees in Celsius or Fahrenheit? Leatherface is Pyramid Head, while neither of them speak English. I think. Leatherface doesn't talk, right? He just kind of screams. Yeah. Testing is it's 6 a.m., noon, and 6... That's fucking ridiculous. They do not need to test that often. I would hate living there. You guys actually heard a Texan accent? I've heard the engineer from TF2. You know I haven't heard a Texan accent. Have you heard my southern accent? Texans don't typically use Celsius. Yes, but what if they did in this case? Yeah, I feel like they could set a Silent Hill game in an airport. That'd be a big one, though. We're in the middle of nowhere? Oh, that explains the sirens, then. They just do that in places like that. You can bully me for my real accent or my southern one? Are you having a bad day, Elsie? Pyramid Head trying to go through customs? Yeah, like Thanos. Man, I'm just thinking about how good the Shadow the Hedgehog dub was. My real one? You know I'm not Canadian. Oh my god. By God. Fake's actually American. I can put on an accent right now. I don't have anything to say. Is that Jim Ross? I don't know who that is. I just, every now and then on a podcast, I'll hear somebody just being like, it's an old wrestling thing. He's like, what's his face? Hulk Hogan? Or something like that? He's like, by God, that's Hulk Hogan's music. Or something like that. I don't know. That's the guy? Okay. Alright. I've never actually seen any, like, original clips of him doing that. I've only heard references to it. They did that in the Jupiter Ascending episode of We Hate Movies, where Chris Cabin returned to the stage and they were like, by God, that's Chris Cabin's music. It's Chris Cabin. It is a really fun way to say things. By God, it's fake ASMR with a steel chair. Stop using the southern accent. Don't tell me what to do. I'll use the southern accent as much as I damn well please. Thank you very much. Like Silent Hill at an airport level. Silent Hill Origins. One of the bad ones. Well, to be fair, Silent Hill has a lot of bad games. Maybe. I never played them. I don't play horror games. A lot of bad movies, though. I'm just gonna keep talking in a southern accent. I need the practice. I mean, I'm supposed to be doing this in a spicy audio. Listen, it's gonna be a challenge to keep this up when I am trying to do the appropriate sounds and the terms. A roll in the hay, you might say. Yes, exactly. I'm fighting this accent like a big dog that I'm trying to walk. You see somebody walking a dog down the road, but that dog is just so strong it's walking them. That's me doing this accent. Yes, this voice in a spicy audio. I've been commissioned. I'm getting paid to do this. I gotta do it right. I sell high quality products, and I want to make sure that the quality is good to go. As long as I don't say sorry anytime in the audio, no one's gonna know that this is not my real accent. You do kink question. Sorry, I fucked up. You do kink question. Well, listen, I understand. Sometimes you see something, you're just like, that's weird, but that's none of my business. But you're just like, also, how does that work? How does that work for you? The southern accent genuinely irritates you. Well, I'm sorry to irritate you, but, well, I'm guessing that if you live in the U.S., that's just like, you probably got some bad memories associated with people talking in southern accents. How much rope before the bonus just becomes tie and nosh? Well, let me tell you, there's this thing called shibari. I'm not gonna explain what that is. You get southern whenever you get mad. Okay. See, I feel that. I must be furious right now. You don't say if, you say if, and it depends. It depends on where you're from. I'm gonna talk like this for the rest of the stream, though. This is pain. Well, get the bread out, Dan. Spelt sweater as sweater. Oh my god. By God. Yeah, man, this is all you need for comedy. I mean, if anybody proved this, Larry the Cable Guy proved it better than anyone. All you gotta do is put on a funny accent, and that is comedy. And that's all you need. Also, being kind of racist. If you've seen any Larry the Cable Guy movies, you would know he's pretty racist. How much money to make me stop? I can't be bought.
You're a real faker? That's...
Thank you, Darren Root, for being a real faker for 3 months. Southern accent, 9 out of 10. I could have told you that. I've been doing this my whole life. This is my natural accent. This is how I really talk now. It turns out I've just been faking the Canadian accent the whole time. That's actually why my name is Fake. I was doing a fake voice the whole time. It turns out I actually am from the South. I'm not going to tell you what state, though, because that might be a little bit too identifying. I sell propane and propane accessories. I've never actually seen King of the Hill, but you know what I mean. It's not like I would say whippersnapper. I'm sorry, I'm defaulting back to the accent. That's not really mine. I'm actually Southern. I would say whippersnapper. On occasion. I said it once. That's all you're getting. My accent could be thicker. Well, it could. I'm trying not to sound like a hillbilly, though. Gonna smack the goofy out of me. You can't do shit, bruh. Do Southern people say bruh? I don't care. Cook us some hush puppies. I mean, cat girls don't know how to cook. That's not in their wheelhouse. They know how to hunt. They know how to be cute. And... well, I can't say the other thing. I want to keep my YouTube account, but you know what else they be doing. It's a roll in hay. I need more euphemisms. I don't need a spittoon, I need splatoon. Frick frack, the snick snack. Yeah. You know what I mean. This a Moon Knight. I don't know why you're so surprised. I explained this like 20 minutes ago. It's happening. I'm looking up euphemisms for the do. Euphemism. For the word I'm not allowed to say. 130 hilarious euphemisms you didn't know you needed. Great. Make the beast with 2 backs. That's niche. Give a girl a green gown. Wow. That's fucking weird. Shaking of the sheets. Well, we could shorten that down. Shake the sheets. They're gonna shake the sheets. That's what they're gonna do. Amorous Congress. No fucking way. Shoot twixt wind and water. Shut up. Riding St. George. Guess that guy got laid a lot. Have your corn ground. I should use that one. Horizontal refreshment. I need to kill whoever made this list. It's fine. Whoopee. Nah. That's it. Take a roll in the hay. That's another one on this list. Oh, this one. This one's very goth. Do the deed of darkness. Dramatic. If I ever do a vampire spicy audio, that one's going in. Grope for trout in a peculiar river. That's Shakespeare. That guy was up to some weird shit. Okay, here's shorter ones. Knocking boots. That might be appropriate for a southern. A bit of how is your father? What the fuck? This is bad. This is real bad. Funny business. Afternoon delight. Jumping bones. Get down with that. Tap that. Just one words like smash, score, ball. That doesn't really work. You have an idea for a spicy vampire audio? Well, go ahead. Do share with the class and the chat that I am tormenting with this rancid fucking accent. I'm gonna stop in a little bit after I read the food-related phrasings of doing the dark deed. putting bread in the oven. Bringing an al dente noodle to the spaghetti house. What the fuck? That's bad. That's bad. Boarding the beef bus. What? A bit of crumpet. Banana in the fruit salad. Bacon the potato. Potato? This ain't allowed. Oh yeah. Now I get where you're coming from, Max. Now I see where you're coming from. The vampires and like... Or as they call it here, glazing the donut. Or churning butter. Banana in a fruit salad is on here twice. Passing the gravy. A belly full of marrow. Oh, that's fucking gross. Making bacon. No. Bacon. That's not right. Toasting the bagel. Putting the sour cream in the burrito. This is just fucking nasty. I went Brooklyn for a second there. The weird and wonderful. Are you telling me that these ones weren't already weird? Okay. Well, Steve the Wizard, they do have the horizontal tango on here in the weird section. Bumpin' Uglies, matrimonial polka, two-person push-ups. That's assault with a friendly weapon. I would not choose that myself. Bedroom rodeo, appropriate for me. Hot yoga, not what that means. Parallel parking. I don't want that associated with anything that is enjoyable. I fucking hate parallel parking. Bow chicka wow wow. That doesn't really work unless you're singing it. Bushwhacking. Crushing buns. Bedroom rodeo is on here twice. What are they doing? Business time. What the fuck? Cleaning cobwebs in the womb room. What pervert fucking came up with that? Oh, gross. There's a fucking Harry Potter reference in here. Thought we could escape from them. Slytherin the Hufflepuff. Not allowed. Not allowed. Okay, goodbye, Gage Gravy. You're on a fake stream. I don't know what you expected. See you tomorrow. But imagine some sicko just thinking of these in an empty room. Yeah, somebody who needs to get laid desperately. Bending over a barrel. Christening the yak. Harpooning the salty longshoreman. Bro. Torpedoing the eel. Sending an email to the spam folder. What the fuck? Who even? Who the fuck even? Fornicating. That's just a word. Fornicating. Okay, I'm not even gonna say that one. That one's just dumb. A G-rated terms. That would feel more appropriate for this kind of live stream, you know? The world's oldest pervert wrote this. Yeah, Thomas, that's fine. I don't get it, but whatever. Not safe for work audios are more expensive though, so be prepared for that. G-rated terms. Let's do this. Testing the mattress. Doing the monster mash. Checking the oil. Sweeping the chimney. Adult nap time. Carnal embrace. Well, that's just coming right out and saying it. Driving Miss Daisy. Are you sure? That feels like it shouldn't count. Mashing the fat. What the fuck? Tunnel patrol. Whitewashing the picket fence. Oh, that's fucking gross. Taking grandma to Applebee's. What the fuck? What? Who came up with that one? Seeing a man about a dog. This fucking sucks. Okay, I'm out of character now. I'm normal again. Mission a 2,000 word not safe for work script. I'm going for $40. We can negotiate. Yeah, the going rate is $40, but only if you let me sell it. If you don't let me sell it, it's like $100. He's taking a piss? Okay, well then these people don't even know what they're talking about. Listen, I needed to get Southern accent practice in. I think I was doing pretty good. It's so weird. You guys stuck around for that whole thing, even though you hated it? Scorpy was live streaming Sonic Frontiers at like a bitrate of 5, and I stayed for like 5 seconds and left. The audio was like super crunchy. It looked like shit. He does like meme-ish live streams where the quality's terrible and the sound is just rancid, and I get that that's part of his shtick, but I don't watch those live streams. Why'd I torture us like that? I'm practicing. I'm supposed to be doing this and a spicy audio as a cat girl. Obviously, I need some practice. Nyan. How do you say nyan in a southern accent? Nyan. Whatever. Yeah, it's not torture if you're allowed to leave. I can't get out of the accent now. Disney. Oh, that's right. They made a Zootopia TV show. How is it? Is it bad? You'd think that, Max, but you'd be wrong. I made a reference to it, though. That would have been a good way to go with it, but I didn't. He has to get into the barn. They're just banging recreationally. It's just for fun, okay? Whatever. She got a mattress. No spoilers. Enough. I have to say... No, I can't do it. She's not gonna meow. She just has ears and a tail. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Does my hand still hurt? Yeah, but it hurts less than I'm wearing my glove now. I'll probably just sleep with it on. It's cushioning it very nicely. It's my super cool emo fingerless gloves. You know, the classics. From Hot Topic and everything. there was a way to comment on Gumroad audios. Just comment on the Tumblr post, I guess. Damn it. Forget it, my band-aid keeps falling off my hand. I only need one now. Maybe not. It's kind of scabbed over, but it still looks gross, so I prefer to have it covered. It's very red. Polysporin isn't helping. Link the Tumblr. I'm pretty sure the link is in the description. If I had to hazard a guess. Let me look at that. Yep, it's next to commission info. That's where my Tumblr is. If it hasn't clotted by now, that's bad. It has clotted, but that's not what a band-aid is for. It's to keep it clean. I don't want to risk anything getting in there. It's a scrape. Start hard committing. Yes, Max, I understand. I will improve. I'm still not doing the sound effects, though. And I know it's the mark of a true professional, but I never claimed to be one. Chris, you missed all of my southern accent. No squishing. Ew. Clotting shouldn't let anything. It's a big scrape. Like, it's not a cut, that's a scrape. I guess it's like dried off now. I don't know. It hurts when I hit it, so I'd like to keep it covered. Alright, goodbye, Franco Beans. Alright. I don't know, I feel like I should leave soon too. Hold on. I'm doing this song again on Ensemble Stars. I'm gonna get that shoe card. So, tomorrow, I think my hand will be better and I will play Splatoon 3. Splat for the cat, and we will win because I'm great at video games. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. On tomorrow's live stream, we will have incredible guest stars such as my southern accent, my Splatoon character, also the weed cat. We're gonna name him. I'm gonna name him Grassley. I'm gonna get a PH account for the spicy audios. They're paid for a reason. Like, I might put up a couple as for free as like an advertisement, but there's no way I'm gonna make them all free. I'm trying to make money here. Like, if you want free not safe for work audios, go to Gone Wild Audio. They got a shit ton there. Sometimes it's not just for the love of the game. I do not save for work for the money. How does spicy audios even work? Well, think about a regular audio roleplay. Then think about how it could be not safe for work. And that's how it works. Oh, Elsie, you left for that whole bit, huh? So I think it's safe to assume you will not be purchasing the Not Safe for Work Barn Cat Girl sequel. Wait until the evolutions are revealed to name the cat. No spoilers now. I know there's been leaks. It's not about the money. It is about the money, though. I would not be doing this without a financial incentive. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, there are risks to making that kind of content when you have a YouTube channel. I'd like it to at least be worth it. Stick nails on a chalkboard for you. I'm sorry. That is funny, though. It's payback for bullying me. You're physically uncomfortable. Damn. Alright. Well, I think we're all a little bit physically uncomfortable here. I'm gonna go. So tomorrow, I guess in the afternoon, I will be planned for Team Weed Cat. Team Cat Weed. Splat for the cat. Talk to you later. Okay. Alright, everybody have a good night. Thank you to everybody who donated and became real fakers and all that. And hopefully next time I'm here, I'll have the chat box and the notifications fixed, which is ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. Bye.